Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks, and somebody's trying to do that name with a round and edge light like that. And a couple of things, I'm not 100% sure this happens, but your file says CMYK, so I'm going to go to graphic. I'm going to change that to an RGB because I know he's going to cut it out of acrylic, and I'm going to set on red, and then we'll go. Also, nudge factor, 0, 0, and leave it there, change it. This thing is almost 7 inches. We're going to change our nudge factor to 7. Now, looking at this real close, if the hearts don't look good, it's because they are a clip art. And we'll go to order them back a page, and you can see the white box. And the one I'm doing that for, that's going to lightly engrave, and it's going to mess up your acrylic. On wood, you could sand it, but on acrylic, you can't do anything about it. So depending on what version you have, go to common shapes or basic shapes and grab your heart. You can make the heart exactly like the other one. You can, squish it. That's what you want. I'm not going to take a lot of time in the video, but we can grab that heart and nudge it out of the way and delete this one. And then put that right back where it was, Control D, and that's why we don't want that 1/4 inch. Nudge it out of the way, delete this one. And then I would right click, left click. You've got to do that or you'll have a hairline and it will cut. So left click black, right click no outline. And then I would just check the word and it looks good. Now, go to the boundary tool and create a boundary. Nudge it over that 7 inches. I'm going to actually nudge it over twice. Go up to effects and contour. Well, let's contour to the outside 1 inch. Let's nudge that over. We'll actually have to go to object and break the contour apart. Nudge that over twice. Here's a pretty good little trick. Grab your object, hold down your shift key and double click on your rectangle tool. It'll make a perfect rectangle of that. Start moving the rectangle downward while holding down the control button and get it to where it's about an apex right there. Take your virtual segment delete key and delete those. Take your smart fill tool and fill that in, and what that does, it makes it a solid unit. Now we can nudge Mackenzie over, or no, keep saying Mackenzie, it's Kinsey. And if you look like that, but this is too tall, you can change it. It's almost 8 inches tall. You can grab let's set our nudge factor on 1 inch. Take your shape tool, grab these 2 nodes and just nudge it up to wherever you think you want it. And you can move it in half inch increments. Now, if the whole thing is a little bit too big, Control G to group it together. And let's say you only want it 8 inches wide. Well, with this ratio lock, just put 8 inches and it scaled it down. Now, a lot of edge lights, let's group this together, Control G, and then hit P and put it in the center of the page. A lot of edge lights don't go the whole length and they have some smaller parts. So just because we're in the center of the page, just draw your rectangle to whatever your opening is. Let's say your opening is only 5 inches. Hit P, put it in the center of the page. Start moving and hold down the control button. Let's ungroup it all for just another second. Let's take the Kinsey and nudge it out of the way. Let's take the virtual segment delete key and delete these 2 lines. Let's take the smart fill tool and fill that in. Let's go up a couple of times. Left click, right click, make sure it's a hairline. It's not, so double click on it, turn it into a hairline. Then we can take the Kinsey and nudge it right back. I didn't get the hearts. There you go. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.